Hanover Wildcats Coach's Corner, a service of Midwest Products, Andy's Hardware and Lumber, the Citizens State Bank, Hanover Electric, Blue Valley Insurance, including the Hanover Insurance Agency, Inline Construction, and Blue Valley Technologies.
See Andy Bruna at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover for a full line of your everyday hardware needs and all the building supplies you'll need to get the job done right. Just about anything you might need around the farm or home is found at Andy's, and always fast, friendly service when you need it. It just makes good sense to shop at Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover, Kansas, a proud Wildcat booster. That's Andy's Hardware and Lumber in Hanover.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
The variety of our checking plans exceeds your grandfather's dreams. We have checking plans for kids, checking for college students, checking for small businesses, and checking for seniors only. We have checking plans that pay interest. By checking with us, you have quality choices to add to your portfolio and financial planning. Citizens State Bank of Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Quality banking since 1907. Member FDIC.
Not everyone's going to become a Lennox dealer, so you'll be glad to know when you buy a Lennox from Hanover Electric Incorporated, you not only get the best products in the business, you also get a tradition of experience in making sure your home is as comfortable as it can be. Because every independent Lennox dealer must pass the Lennox Quality Dealer Standards Program, the toughest test in the industry. And what it means is you get a dealer you could always count on. Lennox, one less thing to worry about.
Welcome to the Hanover Wildcats Coach's Corner program, joined now with head football coach Matt Hoyer. Matt came away with that victory there last Friday night. How do you feel the boys came out and played and prepared for that one?
I think we prepared pretty well, but I think that, we definitely, have some things that we need to really focus on. I thought that, we were very, very lackadaisical on our two-point conversions. We were 2 for 8 on two-point conversions, and I think that's one of those things that we really have to focus on. We really have to buckle on, and we have to make sure that we're not complacent after we score a touchdown. I mean, those two-point conversions are extremely large, and I feel like that's one thing that we definitely have to buckle down and focus on.
And I think we talked about the finer aspects of the game leading into this contest versus Frankfurt, a high-quality opponent. Is that still a focus this week heading into practice?
Well, I think just like any week, you have your points of emphasis and things like that, and there's things that you have to work on, and there's things that, you have to continually try to build on. And I think, that's one of the things that, I think is going to be extremely important this week, as you go into a very, tough game against a very, athletic and well-coached Frankfurt team. So I think that, as always, you should prepare each and every single week the same way. And, that's what we try to preach. But at the same time, we have to, certainly buckle down as we approach this Friday.
And I might have asked you this last week, but 2 shutouts now in a row for your defensive standpoint. What's been a bright spot there early on in the year?
Well, I think we're doing a good job of rallying to the ball. We've been pretty assignment sound in what we're trying to do, and I think that it comes down to a little bit that our speed on that side of the ball is much improved over the last couple of years, and I think that that's the key. Anytime that you in 8-man football, especially, and I think that our kids have done a good job of utilizing that and being fairly fundamentally sound at the point of attack.
And now coming up against the Frankfurt Wildcats team led offensively by Wes Anderson, they're going to throw that ball all over the yard. How do you control the Wildcats' passing attack Friday evening?
Well, I think first and foremost it's going to be important to, control the big play. They've lived off the big play a lot, and, rightfully so with the athletes that they have on the field. And I think that, it's one thing, it's going to be extremely important for us to limit those quick strikes. We're not necessarily a quick strike team on the offensive end, and we've got to, try to limit their ability to do that. So I think that it's one of those things that, ball security and ball control and then defensively making sure that, we we force them to earn everything that they get is going to be extremely important.
And each year is different, but as you go into this contest, you have some kids that were on last year's team. You fell to Frankfort twice, once regular season, once in the playoffs. Does that add, I hate to say the word extra motivation, but does that add extra motivation, do you think?
Oh, it's one of those things where I think that you always have that in the back of your mind and you're always motivated. But, just like when we were extremely successful, it's one of those things where you tell the kids that every year is a new year. And I think, 2023 is something that maybe puts some memories in your mind. At the same time, 2024 is where we're at right now, and I think that this team's got to forge its own identity, and this team's got its own path to tread through. So I think the focus mostly this week is preparing for week 4 of the 2024 season. And I think that every team changes a little bit, and I think it's going to be important for our kids to realize that this is about this year. This is not about last year.
Of course, a highly touted league game for you guys coming up Friday night versus Frankfort, a state-ranked game, too, that will be on KNDY FM 95.5. Again, talking with Matt Hoyer, head coach of the Hanover Wildcats. I appreciate the time as always, Matt. We'll look forward to seeing you Friday night.
Sounds good. Thank you.
In your bustling lives, we're constantly on the move from hectic commutes to family outings. Blue Valley Insurance offers comprehensive auto coverage to keep you safe on every journey. Whether you're heading to work or driving your kids to practice, we've got you covered. Visit us at convenient locations in Lynn, Greenleaf, Hanover, or Marysville for personalized auto insurance solutions tailored to your needs. Drive with peace of mind knowing you're protected by Blue Valley Insurance.
Have you ever thought about the impact your broadband provider has on our children's educational experience? In today's world, our schools and students rely on broadband internet more than ever for teaching, for interacting, to bring outside expertise into our small schools, and to open up our students' worlds. At Blue Valley Technologies, we believe our students deserve all of the resources in the world, one of the many reasons why we stand by in building robust fiber networks. We wish all the students, families, and educators we serve a successful school year. We are proud to keep you connected.
Turnkey custom home builds with Inline Construction make the home building process as easy as you approving final decisions. From start to finish, let Inline tackle site preparation, foundation, framing, and finish inside and out. Lots are available at Hartley Ridge in North Marysville, or they can build on your site. Call today and get started with Inline Construction.
Hanover Wildcats coaches corner a service of Midwest Products, Andy's Hardware and Lumber, the Citizens State Banks, Hanover Electric, Blue Valley Insurance, including the Hanover Insurance Agency, Inline Construction, and Blue Valley Technologies.